Ezu. Eza. Thank you very much. And I want to stand on all existing protocols to acknowledge every single one of you who here, members of the great family of the NDC. I want on behalf of every structure of the party, starting from the branch level through the constituency, all the way to the national level, to thank every single one of you who have done everything possible to make sure that the recent presidential and parliamentary primaries came to a very successful ending. We are extremely very grateful because it's been a very tough challenge and a battle, and I'm sure we have signaled to the country that this dress rehearsal is just the beginning of even the greater battle ahead of us come December 7, 2024. And we are showing we are ready for that bigger battle. I want to use the occasion to say that the choice of this great city clearly cannot be a choice by accident at all. Tamale, the heart of the original northern region, as far as I'm concerned, is known as a place for courage, a place for brave men, and a place for truth. So it clearly cannot be an accident that we are choosing this great city to be the place where we are going to welcome the leader of our party into the battle 2024. I said courage, bravery, truth are going to be very important principles if we are going to win this battle that is ahead of us. I want to also say that the choice of the dates itself is significant. 44 years ago today, a seed was sown, which was the beginning of the seed that brought about the transformation, let's call it the reconstruction of Ghana. When this nation hit the lowest level, after the great job done by Kwame Nkrumah, we started the decline, and that decline continued into the mid-70s. Exactly 44 years ago today, on the 15th of May, something began that saw the beginning of the transformation again. And it's not an accident. It's not an accident at all that again today, at a time where the very soul of this nation has been totally destroyed, the psyche, the fabric of Ghana has been totally brought down. We are at the lowest level on our knees, economically, politically, culturally, and at all levels. We are chosen again, 15th of May, to start a flame that I believe is going to bring again the rebuilding of this country. And this time, to rebuild it for good. What I want to say is that we expect that the courage that was brought about on that day of May 15th will be the courage that we will take into the battle 2024. The selflessness that was brought about on that day of May 15 will be the selflessness that will guide our battle into 2024. Every single one of us, whether you are going to be a polling agent, whether you are going to be a branch executive or executive at the constituency level, at the regional level, at the national level, or every aspect of our party, we expect that courage, selflessness, love for party, love for nation should be the pillars on which we stand. And once we can stand on these principles, there is no way the battle ahead of us, which is a battle for the very of our country, cannot be won. Ezu, what is ahead of us is a battle not just to rescue this country, but to be able to really restart the reconstruction of our country. And that reconstruction must start with a reconstruction of our very beliefs, our attitudes, the things we stand for. President Mahama is known as a man who built the country. Of course, the building of this country started with the founder of our party, continued, especially through Jerry Rawlings, continued with Prof. Mills, and President Mahama during his time proved to stand on the shoulders of these great leaders to actually demonstrate the capacity for building the country. I believe a lot of that building will continue from January 7, 2024, when by God's grace, by Allah's grace, we get back power. But what I want to urge is that the building that we are looking for, the infrastructure that we were looking for from 2025, must begin with the infrastructure that every single one of us who are in this party must start having inside of us. We must start becoming infrastructure of truth, infrastructure of selflessness, infrastructure of people who love this party, who put ourselves second and put the party first. Infrastructure of people who want to do what is right to the betterment of our nation. And if we all can become this great infrastructure, then the job of reconstructing Ghana come January 7, 2025 will become an easier job. So my prayer is that fire that was lit in this country on May 15, 1979, that fire will guide us again. That fire will be the beginning of the transformation of this country again. Just as this country was at lowest ebb, and that fire 44 years ago led to that reconstruction, I pray that the fire will again guide us. Will guide President Mahama. Will give him the selflessness, the love for party, the love for nation, the courage of conviction, the truthfulness, the love, the dedication for this nation, so that we'll be able to do what the millions of our people expect of us. Great family of the NDC, we thank you. We thank you for every single thing that you have done to help us through the difficulties that we went through. And a lot of difficulties were faced. But through our perseverance, our dedication, and especially our commitment to making sure we do not disappoint the millions of our Ghanaians, we were able to win every step of those battles. But that is simply the beginning. The real job begins from today. As we now have a new leader who is going to be leading us into that battle, that journey begins again. I want to say thank you very much, every single one of you. And remember, cadence may go, cadence may come, but the revolution has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. May that fire of May 15th light all of us up and make us to love this country, love this party, and do everything we can for the reconstruction of our country. Thank you very much.